welcome back to Talking with an Addict. My name is Katie, thank you so much for joining me. Today's video is a question that I was asked by one of my lovely followers, and their question was, have you ever gone cold turkey and how did it make you feel? I've only gone cold turkey once, and that was in 2018. Me and Robbie were going on holiday and I leave it pretty much last minute to pack my case, and I'd got all my clothes in and I was just about to put my tablets in and realised that I didn't have enough. I just didn't have enough tablets. So I rang my doctor, asked them if they could sort my prescription out, went online, tried to fill it out, and they couldn't get my prescription to me in time before I went away. I think we flew on the Wednesday, this was the Monday evening, and you've got to wait 48 hours for your prescription to come through where I live, so I couldn't do it. All my money had been changed over to euros, so I couldn't go buy any over-the-counter painkillers as well. So yeah, that was great. So we went on holiday and I had enough tablets to last me a day or so. So what I tried to do is space out how I took them. Now I'm a really nervous flyer, so for me, I took the tablets before I got on the plane and I tried to not take any more while I was on the flight, and that was okay. And then we got there, and because I'd missed like 5 or 6 doses of what I usually took, I felt like I really needed them. So cutting a long story short, over the next couple of days I started to realise that withdrawal was sinking in. I didn't have enough tablets. I was trying to make these tablets stretch as much as I could, and I think I lasted about 2 or 3 days, if that. So when we went into the town near where we go on holiday, I said to Robbie, I need to go to the pharmacy, I need to go find some tablets. So over in the UK, you can go to the counter at a chemist or a supermarket if it's got a pharmacy and say you need some painkillers, and they can give you over-the-counter co-codamol, which is not a higher dose as when you get it from the doctor, but it's still obviously co-codamol. In Greece, they will not give you co-codamol unless it is prescribed by a doctor. They will not sell you over-the-counter co-codamol unless it is prescribed by a doctor. So when I'm stood there in a boiling hot country begging this pharmacist to give me some over-the-counter co-codamol, it didn't end well. They basically said to me, here's some paracetamol, this is all I can give you, I can't give you anything else, you'll just have to go away with this and take it. Now, we didn't have a pharmacist in the village we were staying in, and if I run out of these tablets I would have had to go back to that town to get more tablets. So I was like, right, okay, I can do this. But that's when withdrawal really set in. You've got to think you're in a foreign country. It's very warm. Withdrawal is hard enough and your senses are heightened when you're on withdrawal. So to go through withdrawal in a country that's not your own, you're not in your own bed, you can't have your home comforts, it was very difficult. The sunlight hurt my eyes, the sun on my skin hurt, my muscles hurt, everything was very mundane. I didn't get excited about a lot of things. I constantly had on my mind about getting back home, getting to my doctors, getting my prescription. I think I even rang my mum at the time and asked her to go pick my prescription up so that I had it when I could get home and I wouldn't have to wait to then go get it again. But it was horrible, and it was so dangerous, because going cold turkey is dangerous, point blank. You shouldn't do it. You should go on a proper plan with your doctor or your counsellor and just slow the dose down, reduce the dose. You know what I'm trying to say. But basically, being in Greece and not having any tablets, it made me very moody. I was very distant. I felt okay on the night time because it wasn't as warm, and I suppose the cravings and the withdrawal had sort of lightened a bit compared to morning, but I could not wait to get home. But then again, I was taking 4 paracetamol at a time to try substitute for the co-codamol while hiding it from Robbie and my in-laws, to try get that feeling that I got when I took the co-codamol. I was very quiet on that holiday. I was very emotional. I had no drive. Like, I didn't really want to go sunbathing, but I didn't want to sit inside. I didn't want to sit around the pool, and I didn't want to go for a walk, and I didn't want to sit on the beach, and I was very agitated, and I was just very stressed. And when you do go cold turkey, your thoughts are not very nice, because when you are cold turkey and you're on withdrawal, you have heightened senses as well as emotions. So when you are having thoughts about painkillers, your mind is basically playing every single trick on it on you that it can, to try find a way to get these painkillers. And the thoughts that you have are very dark, they're very deep, they're very emotional and upsetting. There were nights I'd go stand in the shower and cry because I was craving these tablets so much, and I could not tell anybody, and I could not reach out to anybody. Nobody could send me the tablets, obviously. I couldn't get my hands on any of the tablets, but nobody knew at that time how bad my addiction was. And I did briefly say to Robbie, oh, I've only brought so many co-codamol, I need to go to the chemist. And when we came out of that chemist and I couldn't get any, I was lost for words. I remember we walked down the street and there was a wall and it overlooked the sea, and I just kept saying to myself, Katie, remember where you are, remember what you're doing, remember you're on holiday, you are so lucky to be here, you are so lucky to be with the people that you're with and be able to come on this holiday, because nobody can have holidays every year like you do. And I was just trying to big myself up and give myself so many positive thoughts and feelings and be like, you can do this, you don't need the painkillers. And as soon as I came back home, I went and got my prescription and I went back to 24 a day. And I actually think I was sick because I'd not obviously had that many tablets in 2 weeks, and my body was trying to reject them. But by the time I'd actually come home, I would say that my withdrawal had sort of tapered off. I'd got over the worst of the withdrawal and I was sort of starting to enjoy the holiday. But as soon as I got back in the house, I was just like, co-codamol, give me the codeine. And yeah, don't do it. My advice to you is do not go cold turkey. It is very, very dangerous, and you need to seek advice from a doctor or a professional before you do stop taking the tablets. You need to taper off of them. Do not come off of them straight away, because you will do yourself so much damage mentally and physically. So please, please, if you are thinking about reducing your tablets or coming off of them, do not just stop them. It can leave you with so many health problems, and it's very, very dangerous, and your mental health will be affected more than you know. So please look after yourself. Please make sure to look after others. If you know anybody that is going through an addiction to any sort of substance or anything, any drug, please ask them to come check out my channel. My channel is not just dedicated to opioid abuse, it is dedicated to every addiction, everything that's out there. And if I can help in any way with anybody, I will do. I will do my research and I will try and help anybody that asks me a question. So that was just a very sped up, brief details of that situation and scenario that I went through. If you do want further in-depth detail of me going cold turkey, please do let me know. Please make sure to like and subscribe and turn on the little notification bell, because my other social media will be linked down below. I've got Twitter and Instagram, and my podcast will be set up very, very soon. I'm a very busy lady, I'm trying to fit it all in. Please make sure to tell yourself and your loved ones in any situation or scenario they are in that actually I can do this and you can do this, and let's all try to make the world a better place. Thank you for watching. Bye.